This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Welcome to Tampa Bay and Raymond James Stadium, the site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Oklahoma Sooners. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. Kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Receiver in motion now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Scanning the field, it's Campbell. It's a short completion of the big tight end. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to beat the sticks.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking for a receiver. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
Pass caught. 2nd down now. Handoff here from the shotgun. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Well, they run it right into a blitz. And that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
The receiver makes the catch. He moved the ball to the 48 and earned a fresh set of downs.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get the 3rd down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at a 1st down. There's another example of it right there.
The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for the wide out. Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him. It's 3rd and long. Looking to throw. It's Campbell. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, a lot of times when you see a sack like this, you got to give a lot of credit to the coverage downfield. I don't think the quarterback really felt good about anybody being open, so he held the ball just a little bit too long and allows the defense to come up with the first sack of the game.
The Hurricanes will have to punt this one away. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? Hand off to the single back.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. They'll run it here. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. He breaks free. Moves the ball to the 25. Good enough for a 1st down.
Hey, Chris, if you look at where this drive started, it's a nice 1st down to be able to give them just a little bit more breathing room here and be able to really get down to how they want to attack this defense here early in the game.
And the Sooners begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And it's caught. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
The Sooners are moving quickly down the field. An inside give now from the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Wants to throw it. Bringing pressure. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
I'll tell you what, you're going to load up on this running game and you're going to leave your corners one-on-one. You better be ready when you take on Oklahoma. Think about all the receivers they've had over the years. Just off the top of my head, guys like CeeDee Lamb and Hollywood Brown, they get left one-on-one. They're going to make you pay for it. This receiver showing he's got the quicks to be able to win those one-on-one battles and soft hands. Good timing and a nice gain for the Sooners.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run. Trying to keep this impressive drive going, but the loss makes it 2nd down and 14 here. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Thomas. He's swarmed by the defense.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
Play number 8 in this championship game drive, and they face 3rd down and short. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Receiver makes the grab, and they convert on 3rd. Football at the 20 now. 1st down in the red zone.
Well, it's 3rd and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving that option for a run. I thought it throws the defense enough for the quarterback to make a quick read. The result is a 1st down and a big gain.
The Sooners move into the red zone. And the back now goes in motion. Here comes a throw from the red zone. The catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Going to be smothered right at the line for no gain.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Second down after that previous play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to pass here on second down. Looks left and finds his target there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And the Sooners looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. First and goal, handoff. And he's brought down right at the line. They'll spot the ball still right there at the 2. So, Kirk, we reached the end of one. So far, a defensive stalemate here in the early stats illustrating the story. Getting set here now for the second period. Both offenses looking for some efficiency, for a spark after that opening quarter. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a second and goal. Looking to score the winner to the right side. Touchdown, Oklahoma. They draw first blood in this national title game. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this is national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Back to throw. It's Campbell. Catch made on the right side. That's a strong stiff arm. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
Here comes a handoff. Running with purpose. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Throw to the running back in the flat. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
How about the discipline of this defense here on 2nd down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's 3rd down.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking for his back. And the ball is hauled in. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
The Hurricanes pick up enough for a first down here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Pass rush gets home.
Chris, I think we're starting to see a theme here in this national championship, and to me, it's this defensive pressure. I don't know if I thought that prior to this game, but now that we're watching it here in this first half, that's the second sack. They're getting after this quarterback in a big way today.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, just stoned at the line of scrimmage by this defensive front. They have been having their way at the line of scrimmage the entire first half of this national championship. And if these guys do not find a way to become more than one-dimensional, there's no way they're going to be able to dig themselves out of this hole.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Over the middle. It's Moore. Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
The offense will stay on the field for this fourth down attempt. It's a blitz look here from the defense. He's throwing for it on fourth down. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
The Canes lining up here on 1st and 10. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense.
Well, Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Handoff to the right side. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first half, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Back to pass. It's Campbell. Looking downfield near the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Oh, it's a reverse. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Gets some space around the 30. They make the stop, but not before he gains the first down. The screen play works.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little greedy, because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. The back's got it. They get him down, but that's a solid game.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Plenty space at the 20. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Sooners.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. To throw, it's Campbell. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. We'll see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Canes will line up to boot it away when he comes for his 2nd punt of the game. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Breaks an open space. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football. When everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football, this offense has been pounding the rock all year long. And here, how about the first half? This back is having a big day.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Fires it to the wide end. He's got a man down the middle. The offense will take their first time out of the half and talk strategy here.
That's another huge gain for this guy, and I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They moved him around, giving him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. And boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
Looking to throw it on first down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Pass caught down to the 20. That's a massive play. Moves the ball to the 14, and just like that, they're in scoring position. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. The Sooners with 1st and 10 here. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Caught near the goal line. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. First and goal now, a chance to claim even more momentum before the halftime break. From the shotgun, drops back. Looking for 6. The pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Boy, not only did they drop what looked like an interception in their own end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum in their favor.
To the offense, looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Some pre-snap movement, back in motion, looking to the end zone, and it's caught. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. Talk about putting up points before halftime, and they're really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
He had the extra point, and the lead down 21-zip. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Looking to pass. It's Campbell. He's got it. Throws him in. They bring him down at the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Quick throw, testing the middle. What a catch! The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And off the miss, it's still a 21-point margin. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Canes will kick this away to begin the second half. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? First play of the third quarter is a handoff.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Receiver makes the catch. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
That's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
High completion sets up an important 3rd down play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And the punt will bounce out of bounds. They'll spot this around the 35-yard line. Miami offense is back on the field. Dropping back, it's Campbell. Grab down the middle, it's Glenn. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking right, this one caught.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
The offense trailing here in the 2nd half. This is a crucial 4th down try. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Catch made on the out route. And that game will pick up a 1st down and move the football to the 36.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the 1st down.
The Hurricanes look to keep this drive moving. Here's the handoff. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Back to throw. It's Campbell. Moves out of the pocket. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Touchdown, Canes. They begin to fight back here in this championship game. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Team out for the PAT try. PAT is good, makes the score 21-7. after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Handoff to the back. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid game.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
A short completion to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his second catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
Second down after that completion. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. The receiver grabs it. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
You know, not a lot of room there for the quarterback to operate, but he shows you the accuracy to be able to make that throw and get some yards.
The Sooners getting set on 1st and 10. And the wideout goes in motion. And there's the handoff. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Important second down play coming up. Pass is tipped and falls incomplete. Someone got a hand up to deflect that one.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pass is off target, yet hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And the Sooners will send their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. The first play of the drive now backed up at the 15. Obvious false start there, moving too early. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Quarterback operating an empty set. Dropping back, it's Campbell. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well-designed play here on this dagger route. Looked like everything was in play. Unfortunately, the timing off between the quarterback and that vertical seam.
Incompletion sets up a second down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Contact as he threw it. It's a risky pass. He gets away with it. Almost the second interception of this defense today.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's third down. He's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
The Hurricanes will bring their punt team onto the field. They'll punt it from inside their own 10. Covered seat brings down the returner. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Now they'll run it on the toss. Look out, room to run here. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. As with the quarter break, Oklahoma has the lead. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Able to convert on third. Sets him up now. First down to the 22.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. They test the middle to get stuffed. That one goes nowhere.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Same tailback, another carry.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
Here we go, the 7th play of this drive in the championship game. 3rd down and short. Can he make it to the marker? End zone ahead. And it's a touchdown, but there is a flag down. Let's check out the marker. So that nice scoring play will be negated by the penalty. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Only gets a couple of yards there. It'll bring up 4th down. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. And a chance here to build the lead, make it a 3-score game in the final quarter. And he knocks it right through. And they add to their lead.
Snap. Hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Dropping back, it's Campbell. Looking deep down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Brought down to the 18, and suddenly this offense is in the red zone.
You got to pick the right time to take your shots downfield, and this offense just did that. A huge gain, and now they're down in the red zone for a 1st down.
One huge play has changed the drive. Now let's see if this offense can cash in this red zone opportunity. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete.
Boy, Chris, it has been tough sledding today for the old man under center. At this point, you just hope he's able to get out of this game healthy.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
Now, this defense has done such a great job of disrupting the timing with his quarterback and his wide receivers. Sacked in multiple times, consistent pressure, just dominating performance.
Looking to chuck it again. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Boy, the defense missed an opportunity to here put a lot of pressure on this offense. They allow them to convert. They could have got them to 4th down with the lead that they have. Boy, this could have been a knockout punch.
There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Pass caught. Can he get in? Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now. The Canes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. They'll try to run this one in. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, you lose the battle to line of scrimmage here on second down to bring up this third down. Now as a play caller, you really got to be thinking about pass pro and giving this quarterback a chance to throw the football to get this into the end zone.
They need a touchdown here. Down big in the fourth quarter. Third and goal. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On third and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Miami.
I can't believe this guy came down with this catch. Unbelievable play for a touchdown. The quarterback took a chance by throwing that into double coverage, and the receiver somehow went up and makes a play on the ball and came down in the end zone for a touchdown.
Now they'll go for a two-point conversion. Scanning the field. It's Campbell. Running out of time in the pocket. And they've got him behind the line. There is a penalty marker, but if it's on the offense, there'll be a change of possession. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive.
Take over. First and 10.
And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. Last possession produced a field goal. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Working clock with the ground game. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game when you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. Moves the ball to the 25. Good enough for a first down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. First and 10 now for the offense. Send the back in motion. He'll hand it off. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense now behind the sticks on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The offense now facing a third and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Design quarterback run. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
The Sooners bring their punt team onto the field. Son to kick it away, helping his team with field position. He'll aim it toward the sideline. Solid punt. And the punt heads out of bounds, taking the dangerous returner out of play here. And now the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 38. To the air. It's Campbell. Defense is coming after him. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Breaking tackles. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen, short of the 1st down marker.
Interesting decision to go with a screen pass here in the 4th quarter, trailing. I think the defense is aware that you're going to be back there throwing the football, and they were locked in and anticipating that screen and kept it to a short gain.
Oh, he makes the catch. And he brought down at the 46, good enough for a 1st down. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Tight end goes in motion, looking to throw it again. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the 4th quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
The pocket breaking down. Fires it on the move. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Look out, whole different game now.
Chris, they did what they had to do with his touchdown here. Now with under a minute to go, you got to get that onside kick to give yourself a real shot.
Coach decided to go for 2, trying to cut this lead to a field goal late in the game. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. And it's caught in the end zone for a 2-point conversion to cut into this lead. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. He makes the recovery, but a little over-eager. May have touched it before it went 10 yards. Penalty flag is down. Now the coverage seemed a little bit eager there. Got to make sure the ball travels 10 yards before touching it. And the penalty will ruin the chance for a recovery and set the offense up. And that really should do it. We have our national champions.